Hi, I'm Lisa. This is fifth in a series talking about how animal communication can benefit your pet. So I'm going to tell you a story about Lucy, and this story will highlight a couple of things. One is that I've known for a long time that the behaviors of our animals is often misunderstood because we either don't know or we underestimate the influence that the animal's past can have on present behavior. And then we'll also illustrate one of the most beautiful benefits of animal communication is that we can learn about the animal's past, which is the missing puzzle piece that will allow us to help them be better. So Lucy is a rescue, obviously, and she's a smaller dog, but she has a club foot. Her front foot is deformed, and when she runs on 3 feet, and she really does look rather awkward with the leg. She presented with just extreme reactivity, always in an overstimulated state over a lot of different things. So when she would see a dog, when she would see a person, whenever anybody came to visit, her greetings with people were what I would call manic. She took jumping to a new level, and jump, and she was short. She came all the way up off the ground and would clock you right here on accident, just completely wild-eyed and out of control. And we tried a lot of your standard training stuff with her, and we just could not break through that. The other thing that was concerning to her owners is that she was hypervigilant in the backyard. They had a huge backyard. I mean, really, really big. They were big gardeners, but she was always on high alert as to when one of the neighbors might walk out on their deck or something like that. And then she went to the fence and was virtually uncontrollable there too. So she also had a hard time settling down in the house a lot of times. So when I checked in with her, it took a while for her to be forthcoming about her past. Just like people, sometimes they don't want to share. They want to just move on from it. Animals are just, let's just move on from it, right? But she did, I finally did get to it. And what she showed me is teenage boys throwing rocks at her a lot, like repeatedly. It's like she was in a yard and the boys would go by and throw rocks at her and tease her about her foot. And this was extremely confusing to her because she loves people. She's a people dog, right? And the more they taunted her and were mean to her, the more she's like, no, but look, I'm really friendly. Jump, 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 jump. I'm friendly. I love you, And it didn't work. And obviously she ultimately ended up in an animal shelter. And so I felt the trauma. I felt the disappointment. I felt the extreme distrust of people when I was talking with her. And so without going into details, I sat with her and I was able to help her release her trauma. I explained to her that she's in a good place. That was then, this is now. But then we did some exercises to actually have her release that trauma, which dogs will do willingly. Usually all they have to do is see it and go, oh yeah, there's that trauma. Okay, boom. And then they can let it go more easily than people. So I was on a Zoom session at the time, and I couldn't see her, but they said that when I was doing that work with her, that she lay down on the floor and was asleep. So the next 48 hours afterwards, her behavior was, they said, just markedly different. She was no longer jumping at the counter. She was no longer jumping at the sound of noises. She spent more time in a relaxed state. You see, when she went into the animal shelter, and ever since then, she was in a chronic state of fight or flight because she never knew when the other shoe was going to drop, right? But when we got through this and she was able to release it and I was able to show her the difference in her life now, she took a big, a sigh of relief. So the next 48 hours, she was relaxed, chill, did a lot of sleeping. And so I know now that the training that we want to do to help her greet people, to come away from the fence, it's going to be a breeze. It's going to be a breeze now because the impetus, the reason for all the anxiety is gone. So Lucy will forever remind me that it's really important to see another human or a dog beneath the behavior and really try to connect at the heart level, because you never know what in the past is influencing behavior today. All right, we've got one more video tomorrow. I'll see you then.